Hi, welcome to 123maths. I'll show you how to manage your account and get you started. Let's take a look at the users section. If you added users while setting up your trial, they'll be listed here. To add more users, we go to Add Users, and you'll be able to see how many spaces you have available. I'm currently using 6 of my 10. I'm going to add a new user called Emily Example, and I just click Add User. Each user is given their own login and password, and you can make a note of it here. However, I will also show you where you can find this information. Let's go back to the user list. You can see that Emily has been added. Each of the 4 books are added by default, but to change this, we would just go to Assign Books. And for Emily, I'm going to take off the +1, times tables and perform with time, so that she is just working through the power of 2 book. When the user logs into their account, they will also have access to a toolbox, and this shows images of a 100 square, number line, a clock, multiplication squares, and helps whilst they're working through the books. If you don't want this feature to be shown, just simply untick the box. So we're going to click on Assign Books so that the books have now been updated for Emily. And if we go back to the current users, we can see that that has been updated. You can also place your users into groups. So for instance, I've got a group here of 1C. To add a new one, just go to Set Up Groups. And we're going to add a group, and I'm going to call it 1B. Add group. And then to add users to 1B, you just click here, and for Emily, I'm going to put her into 1B, and for Terry, put him in 1B. Assign group. And if we go back to the current users, you can now see that those are now under 1B. The login details I mentioned earlier can be found here under View Details. Simply click on there and the individual login details will be shown. Or alternatively, you can click View User Details or Print User Details, and the full list with all the login details will be shown for each user. You can also, under Add Users, upload users in bulk. Simply have a file with the first name and their last name, choose the file and upload, and then all details again will be added to your current user list. Once your user has finished working through the books, you can then archive a user, and this will create a space for you to add someone new. Just be sure before you archive that you have printed off all the reports and assessments, because this information is not accessible once archived. The username will disappear from your list and will be listed under archive. Thank you for watching, and please do get in touch if you have any queries.